Welcome back to Wrestling World. Today we'll be taking another look at the latest news regarding Kairi Sane and her status. Kairi Sane has been all over the wrestling news in recent weeks because of back and forth reports about her WWE status. Is she leaving? Is she staying with WWE? I've seen nothing but mixed reports recently. It was noted that Kairi's WWE contract expires this year, and she has no intention to extend her current deal. She just wanted to head home to Japan after that deal expired. At first, it seemed like Kairi was never going to be seen again after the Nia Jax steel steps injury. Everyone thought that this night could have been Kairi's last Raw appearance, but thankfully, it wasn't. Kairi did return to Raw several weeks later after some rumors claimed she was already in Japan. So when Kairi returned to Raw, this started up some confusion. Many people assumed that she possibly could have signed an extension, and that's why she had a big return. Kairi's return from a few weeks ago was treated like a big deal. WWE was advertising her appearance on Raw graphics days in advance, but then WWE removed Kairi from the graphics a few hours later, so everyone was confused on what was going on. But it was just that WWE wanted her Raw return to be a surprise, so that's why she was removed from the graphics. We talked last week about how Tokyo Sports said her decision will come around SummerSlam, but it's still unknown. All signs seem to point that July 20th, 2020 was Kairi's last match and last appearance for the WWE. Kairi picked up the huge pinfall win over SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley to officially send her off into the sunset, according to reports. Now, if you're an average viewer just watching Raw and not really going online, then it would have been impossible to tell that this was her last match. WWE commentators never addressed the situation. They never brought it to the viewer's attention. But if you really look close at the match and go online, you'll see that this really was her last match. Normally, everyone would be freaking out about a women's champion getting pinned by someone that's not even close to being in contention for the title. But everyone understood this specific situation. WWE sent Kairi off in quite the amazing way. If this was her last match, WWE has a tendency to really trash you on your way out if they don't like you. See Matt Hardy's recent WWE exit for a perfect example of that. But I'm glad they didn't take that route with Kairi. However, new reports are once again saying otherwise. New reports claim that July 20th was supposed to be her last date, but that she's already confirmed for at least the next 2 weeks of episodes. It's being reported that WWE is going all out, trying to convince and pitch ideas to Kairi, just doing everything they can to convince her to stay. Even though Kairi has made it clear she wants to go back to Japan, WWE seems to be fearful that she could be scooped up by AEW. So it's turning into one of those situations that they're going to try to offer her the world in order to get her to stay. But everyone is right back to where we started with this situation. Just confused and looking for solid answers. The fact that superstars were all tweeting, "Thank you, Kairi," made me really think she was done. But now we hear reports that she's scheduled for 2 more shows. So who knows what's going to happen at this point anymore. What are your thoughts on this situation? Leave your comments. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on. And leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.